journey started when a handful of entrepreneurs known as Merchants of Peace met in a conference in Atlantic City in 1919. Global trade as it evolved over the last century faced many early challenges and obstacles. Since 1919 till date, the International Chamber of Commerce, ICC, the World Business Organization, has been working on expanding international trade, taking into consideration interests of the private sector across the globe. ICC is bearing the torch of global business since the dawn of the 20th century. ICC's conviction that trade is the essential ingredient for global prosperity remains the main driving force for all its activities. The International Chamber of Commerce has its network in 130 countries around the world, including Bangladesh, with a global headquarters in Paris. The organization represents world business in national, intergovernmental, regional, as well as multilateral forums. The World Network of National Committees keeps the ICC informed about national and regional business opportunities along with its priorities. This is how ICC promotes the value of entrepreneurship and business with the sole intention of economic growth for creation of employment, eradication of poverty by promoting free market economy for sustainable and inclusive economic growth. More than 200 members drawn from ICC member companies feed their knowledge and experience into drafting the ICC standards on specific business issues and devising its rules and standards for cross-border business transactions. ICC services that are essential to international businesses are ICC International Code of Arbitration. It's the world's leading arbitral institution. ICC Commercial Crime Services, engaged in combating crimes affecting business. ICC's banking rules and standards are the most commonly used business tools of ICC throughout the world for trade transactions. Bangladesh, since its liberation, has made significant economic progress led by the entrepreneurial zeal and dynamism of the private sector of the country. Time and time again, it's the resiliency of the private sector that has enabled the economy to bounce back against the backdrop of natural disasters and political turbulences. Now, all the indicators point towards Bangladesh elevating herself to a middle-income country by the year 2021. Bangladesh is now poised to become the next Asian tiger economy. ICC Bangladesh, established in 1994 by a group of business leaders, is comprised of major chambers of commerce, business associations, banks, non-banking financial institutions, renowned accounting firms, national companies, and multinational companies having significant interests in business. ICC Bangladesh is governed by an elected executive body consisting of the most prominent personalities in Bangladesh business arena. The executive committee meets every 3 months to carry out the activities of the organization and present its report to the annual council held every year. The activities of ICC Bangladesh include promotion of foreign trade and investment, trade policy reviews, business dialogues, seminars and workshops on related issues, harmonization of trade laws and rules, legal reforms, updating business with ICC rules and standards for cross-border business transaction. In November 2000, ICC Asia Conference, arranged by the National Committee, was inaugurated by the Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, MP. The first ever conference was attended by a number of high-profile dignitaries, including the then Deputy Prime Minister of Thailand, President of Asian Development Bank, representatives from the World Trade Organization, business leaders, economists, and think tanks. Again in 2004, ICC Bangladesh organized a conference on global economic governance and challenges of multilateralism celebrating 10 years of ICC in Bangladesh, where the then Prime Minister of Bangladesh, Mrs. Khaleda Zia, and of Thailand, Dr. Thaksin Shinawatra, was the keynote speaker. A galaxy of leaders including heads of governments and ministers, as well as heads of multilateral organizations including WTO and EU were present. In 2005, ICC Bangladesh organized a regional seminar on capital market development, Asian Experience, which was inaugurated by the then President of Bangladesh, Professor Dr. Iyazuddin Ahmed, and was attended by chairmen, CEOs of Security Exchange Commissions, capital market operators, financial institutions, and investors from 15 Asian countries. Marking 15 years of ICC's presence in Bangladesh, a conference titled Energy for Growth in Dhaka was arranged. Finance Minister Mr. A.M.A. Mohit MP inaugurated the conference. The then ICC Global Chairman Dr. Victor K. Fung and Minister for Development Cooperation of Denmark Soren Pind attended the conference among others. In celebration of the 20th year of ICC's presence in Bangladesh, an international conference on global economic recovery, Asian Perspective, has been organized in Dhaka, where world leaders and business experts chalked out an integrated, inclusive and sustainable global strategy for sustaining the world's economic growth forward momentum. The inaugural ceremony was held at the Bangabandhu International Conference Center on 25th October, where the conference was inaugurated by Honorable President of People's Republic of Bangladesh, Mr. Mohammad Abdul Hamid. Among the special guests, Mr. Sunil Bharti Mittal, current Vice Chairman and incoming Chairman of ICC in 2015, Dr. Victor K. Fung, Chairman of ICC Research Foundation, Dr. Mukhisa Khitui, Secretary General of United Nations Conference on Trade and Development, UNCTAD, Mr. Tofail Ahmed MP, Honorable Minister of Ministry of Commerce, Mr. Abul Mal Abdul Muhit MP, Honorable Minister, Ministry of Finance, Mr. Mahbubur Rahman, President ICC Bangladesh, and Mr. Latifur Rahman, Vice President ICC Bangladesh. During the session, President of Bangladesh and ICC Bangladesh President exchanged memento of the conference and unveiled the official publication of the event. The ceremony was followed by a welcome dinner for the guests, where ICC Bangladesh President presented memento to the special guests along with 4 interactive conference sessions held on the next day with presence from distinguished personalities from all over the world. The sessions covered intensive topics which were global economic recovery, contemporary reality, the Asian growth, realities and challenges, trade, does Bali outcome hold promise for future, and promoting investment in Asia. ICC Bangladesh for the first time organized a trade finance seminar in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, jointly with ICC Malaysia, where 90 bankers from Bangladesh and some 60 bankers from Malaysia participated. Again, in February 2015, ICC Bangladesh organized a 3-day workshop on international trade finance at the Galadari Hotel, Colombo. Mr. Rishad Bathiuddin, Minister for Industry and Commerce, Sri Lanka, inaugurated the workshop, which was jointly organized with ICC Sri Lanka. A total of 106 bankers from Bangladesh and 60 bankers and officials from different corporate houses of Sri Lanka participated in the workshop. ICC Bangladesh carries out skill development programs in collaboration with IFC, EBSI, IFS and ICC. ICC Bangladesh and HSBC in Bangladesh have launched ICC Knowledge Center to provide services to trade professionals of Bangladesh. ICC Bangladesh participates in World Chambers Congress, WTO ministerial meetings, UN SCAP meetings, and ICC regional consultative group meetings held both at home and abroad. ICC Bangladesh is represented in the UN SCAP Business Advisory Council by Mr. Mahbubur Rahman, Mrs. Rokia Afzal Rahman, and Mr. Asif Ibrahim. In recognition of the contribution towards promotion of regional and international trade, ICC Bangladesh President Mr. Mahbubur Rahman was invited by the President of Indonesia as the Presidential Friend of Indonesia to attend the 67th Indonesian Independence Day celebration in 2012. At the invitation of the Confederation of Nepalese Industries (CNI), ICC Bangladesh President and Vice President attended a high-level seminar on social business and microfinance in Kathmandu on December 2012, where President of Nepal and Nobel laureate Professor Mohammad Yunus from Bangladesh were also present. In 2012, Mr. Latifur Rahman, Vice President of ICC Bangladesh, was awarded the Oslo Business for Peace Award, which is considered the highest accolade a business person can get globally. To congratulate him, 17 trade organizations got together and arranged a reception for his grand success. And in the same year, the President of ICC Bangladesh, Mr. Mahbubur Rahman, received the Lifetime Achievement Award from DHL Daily Star Business Awards 2012. Commemorating Mr. Samson H. Chowdhury, the business legend, ICC Bangladesh arranged a memorial session in association with FBCCI, DCCI, MCCI and CCCI, where the business community and civil society attended en masse to pay their homage. News Bulletin is published quarterly for keeping up to date with the global business scenario. ICC Bangladesh publishes annual reports every year covering the activities of the organization throughout the year. In every international conference, ICC publishes a souvenir regarding the particular theme of that event. ICC Bangladesh, with the permission of ICC Services, arranges printing of latest ICC publications in Bangladesh for the local users. The first ever ICC Bangladesh Business Directory was published in 2008 to serve as a guide for prospective investors from both home and abroad.
You have just seen a short video which gives you an impression about the role of ICC globally as well as in Bangladesh. ICC Bangladesh came into being in 1994 to bring world expertise to the local business and take our concern to the global forum in order to accelerate trade, investment and market access globally.
ICC Bangladesh tries to put on a positive impact by providing regular support to its member organizations, facilitating them towards a better prospect in every phase of their business. ICC Bangladesh hopes to secure a better future together with all the member organizations and chambers. Thank you.